just in case you ever foolishly forget. I'm never not thinking of you. I think perhaps I will always hold a candle for you, even until it burns my hand. And when the light has long since gone, I will be there in the darkness holding what remains, quite simply, because I cannot let go. You have made a place in my heart where I thought there was no room for anything else. You have made flowers grow where I cultivated dust and stones. Remember this, on this journey you insist on making. If you die, I will not survive you long. We shouldn't teach great books. We should teach a love of reading. Knowing the contents of a few works of literature is a trivial achievement. Being inclined to go on reading is a great achievement. When you were in love, you were capable of learning everything and of knowing things you had never dared even to think, because love was the key to understanding all of the mysteries. I think it's beautiful the way you sparkle when you talk about things you love. If it weren't for music, I would think that love is mortal. Sometimes it's like people are a million times more beautiful to you in your mind. Like you see them through a special lens, but maybe if it's how you see them, that's how they really are. It's like the whole tree falling in the forest thing. I had someone once who made every day mean something, and now I am lost and nothing means anything anymore. He was too perfect, despite being one of the most imperfect people I knew. Somebody, said Jack, your father or mine, should have told us that not many people have ever died of love, but multitudes have perished and are perishing, every hour and in the oddest places. For the lack of it, I suppose it's not a social norm and not a manly thing to do, to feel, discuss feelings. So that's what I'm giving the finger to. Social norms and stuff. I think all they do is project a limited and harmful image of people. It thus impedes a broader social acceptance of what someone or a group of people might actually be like. Often men who have been emotionally neglected and abused as children by dominating mothers bond with assertive women, only to have their childhood feelings of being engulfed surface. While they could not smash their mommy and still receive love, they find that they can engage in intimate violence with partners who respond to their acting out by trying harder to connect with them emotionally, hoping that the love offered in the present will heal the wounds of the past. If only one party in the relationship is working to create love, to create the space of emotional connection, the dominator model remains in place, and the relationship just becomes a site for continuous power struggle. Ever since time began, people have recognized their true love by the light in their eyes. Hide yourself in God, so when a man wants to find you, he will have to go there first. Love is eternal. The aspect may change, but not the essence. There is the same difference in a person before and after he is in love as there is in an unlighted lamp and one that is burning. The lamp was there and was a good lamp, but now it is shedding light too, and that is its real function. And love makes one calmer about many things, and that way, one is more fit for one's work. If someone does not want me, it is not the end of the world. But if I do not want me, the world is nothing but endings. I'm beginning to think that maybe it's not just how much you love someone. Maybe what matters is who you are when you're with them. Love is the most powerful force in the world. That love can do anything. I was the lion who forced you to join with Erebus. I was the cat who comforted you among the houses of the dead. I was the lion who drove the jackals from you while you slept. I was the lion who gave the horses the new strength of fear for the last mill, so that you should reach King Loon in time. And I was the lion you do not remember who pushed the boat in which you lay, a child near death, so that it came to shore, where a man sat, wakeful at midnight, to receive you. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Briggan was saying her name, and he was sending her a feeling. It was courage and strength, and something else too, as if he were standing with her, as if he'd taken her within himself, letting her rest her entire body for a moment on his backbone. her mind in his mind, her heart in the fire of his. The fire of Brigand's heart was astounding. Fire understood and almost could not believe that the feeling he was sending her was love. Perhaps all romance is like that. Not a contract between equal parties, but an explosion of dreams and desires that can find no outlet in everyday life. Only a drama will do, and while the fireworks last, the sky is a different color. Don't fall in love with a woman who reads, a woman who feels too much, a woman who writes, ... Dawn, single quotes, to fall in love with an educated, magical, delusional, crazy woman. Don't fall in love with a woman who thinks who knows what she knows and also knows how to fly. A woman sure of herself. Don't fall in love with a woman who laughs or cries making love, knows how to turn her spirit into flesh, let alone one that loves poetry. These are the most dangerous. Or spends half an hour contemplating a painting and isn't able to live without music. Don't fall in love with a woman who is interested in politics and is rebellious and feel a huge horror from injustice. One who does not like to watch television at all, or a woman who is beautiful no matter the features of her face or her body. Don't fall in love with a woman who is intense, entertaining, lucid, and irreverent. Don't wish to fall in love with a woman like that, because when you fall in love with a woman like that, whether she stays with you or not, whether she loves you or not, from a woman like that, you never come back. I am no king, and I am no lord, and I am no soldier at arms, said he. I am none but a harper, and a very poor harper, that am come hither to wed with thee. If you were a lord, you should be my lord, and the same if you were a thief, said she, and if you are a harper, you shall be my harper, for it makes no matter to me, for it makes no matter to me. But what if it proved that I am no harper, that I lied for your love most monstrously? Why, then I'll teach you to play and sing, for I dearly love a good harp, said she. There are some experiences in life they haven't invented the right words for. I want you to be the one wanting me first, pushing me first, kissing me first. Don't be careful with me, he said, because I won't be careful with you. She was a dangerous, dangerous girl, a plague, a mountain of adamant who tore the iron from ships, sinking them to their watery graves without a second thought. With a mere smile and a wrinkle of her nose,